Call this meeting order. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Is there a request to withdraw specific items from the consent agenda? Okay. That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, consensus items be approved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
This is the approximate position and time that the board has designated to receive statements from individuals and groups. The board will review all statements, then respond appropriately at a future meeting. All persons in attendance are required to sign the attendance sheet and designate their representation status. For example, parent, teacher, bus driver, chamber of commerce, etc. There's a 2-minute time limit. I guess nobody? Okay.
Nobody?
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. We're going on to new business. That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the resignation for the purpose of retirement of bus driver Leon Granger be accepted effective June 28th, 2022. The board and administration wish to thank Mr. Granger for his 16.5 years of service to the district. Note, Mr. Granger would like to be placed on the substitute list.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the resignation of Assistant Treasurer Natalia Gage be accepted effective June 30th, 2022, in order for her to accept the title of District Treasurer.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the resignation of teacher aide Kristen Janko be accepted effective June 23rd, 2022. The board and administration wish to thank Ms. Janko for her 2.5 years of service to the district. Note, Ms. Janko wishes to be placed on the substitute list.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the resignation of Amanda Carney, secretary to the director of finance, be accepted effective July 1st, 2022. Note, Mrs. Carney is resigning in order to be appointed as assistant school district treasurer.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the following people be approved for additional summer hours up to 20 hours or 140 hours each between July 1st, 2022 and August 30th, 2022. Laura Birkby, psychologist as per contract. Jennifer Carriero, psychologist as per contract.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, Shannon Locking, who is certified in childhood education 1 through 6, be appointed as an extended leave substitute teacher effective April 18th, 2022 through May 31st, 2022. Per Eden policy, the rate for days 1 through 20 is $120 per day, and the rate for days 21 through 31 is $135 per day. Note, Shannon is our daily building substitute.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, Amy Mascial, who is initially certified in physical education, is hereby appointed to a probationary position in the physical education tenure area for a probationary period commencing on September 1st, 2022 and ending in August 31st, 2026. No, I don't think I have to read all that. If you could just scroll down. Salary is based upon ETA contract master step 3. Note, Amy has been employed at Eden as a part-time physical education teacher since September 2020.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
Congratulations, Amy.
Congratulations.
Okay, that upon the recommendation of the superintendent, Claire Dunwoody, who is initially certified in students with disabilities B through 2 and 1 through 6, early childhood education B through 2, and childhood education 1 through 6, is hereby appointed to a probationary position in the elementary tenure area for a probationary period commencing on September 1st, 2022, and ending on August 31st, 2025. Salary is based upon ETA contract, master's, step 2.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
Claire, give us a wave. Congratulations. Just for the board's information, Claire was with us this past year. She started out as a halftime special ed teacher, and then she took on the extra duty of helping our students who couldn't be here in person and handle a lot of our remote learning. So thanks for all those efforts, Claire. I'm sorry, Lauren, did you want the microphone? Hearing from the public is passed. I was going to save Clara the embarrassment, but now since you brought it up, now you have to introduce your entire clan. And they have to stand and be recognized. And I'm completely doing that for your mother. Thanks for bringing everybody.
Okay. All right. That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, Angela Sarro, who was initially certified in early childhood education B through 2 and childhood education 1 through 6, is hereby appointed to a probationary position in the elementary tenure area for a probationary period commencing on September 1st, 2022 and ending on August 31st, 2026. Salary is based upon ETA contract, bachelor's, step 1.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
Now it's your turn to wave.
All right.
Congratulations.
That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, Andrea Ulrich, who is professionally certified in early childhood education B through 2, childhood education 1 through 6, students with disabilities B through 2 and 1 through 6, and mathematics 7 through 12, is hereby appointed to a probationary position in the special education tenure area for a probationary period commencing on September 1st, 2022, and ending on August 31st, 2025. Salary is based upon ETA contract, master's, step 8. No, Mrs. Ulrich has already earned tenure at Erie 2 BOCES.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
So there she is.
Oh, there it is.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Welcome aboard.
That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, Diana Harvey, who is professionally certified in students with disabilities 7 through 12, generalists, students with disabilities 7 through 12, social studies, and social studies 7 through 12, is hereby appointed to a probationary position in the special education tenure area for a probationary period commencing on September 1st, 2022, and ending on August 31st, 2025. Salary is based upon ETA contract, step master's, step 7. Note, Mrs. Harvey has earned tenure at Cattaraugus Little Valley Central School.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
Mrs. Harvey here? Okay, thank you.
Okay. That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, Shannon Locking, who was initially certified in childhood education 1 through 6, be appointed as a part-time .8 FTE elementary teacher effective September 1st, 2022 through June 30th, 2023. Salary is based upon bachelor's, step 1.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
I know Mrs. Locking's here. Congratulations, Shannon. Thanks for all your efforts. Before we move on, I just want to point out a couple of things. A number of these positions were appointed tonight based on the board's support of moving at least 2 of our sections of pre-K to full day. And as we talked about before, there were some other needs in other areas. Shannon's AIS position is based on Ms. LaRosa and her staff's analysis of our students this year and where their needs lie. And Shannon actually has a great skill set in the area of technology, which goes right to our tech plan that you heard about earlier this year, and that we needed some help in tech integration at GLP and Eden Elementary. So that's where all these positions came from, and we found some really outstanding candidates, and we're going to keep going through that list.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right. That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, Margaret Sullivan be appointed on probation as a part-time .5 FTE teacher aide effective September 6th, 2022, and ending March 5th, 2023. Salary is based upon CSEA contract level 4, step 1.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the following be appointed as summer bus cleaners from July 5th, 2022 through August 31st, 2022. E. Peter Belgian, CSEA contract level 2, step 1. Elizabeth Rogers, CSEA contract level 2, step 1.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, Jamie Tylock be appointed as a summer tech cleaner effective June 27th, 2022 through September 2nd, 2022. Note, Ms. Tylock was appointed as a summer tech cleaner for the summer of 2021 also.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the following teacher aides be appointed as summer enrichment teacher aides effective July 5th, 2022, and ending July 28th, 2022. Salary is based upon CSEA contract level 4. Kathy Franklin, CSEA contract level 4, step, is that L24? L24. Alicia Plummer, CSEA contract level 4, step 2.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, Amanda Carney be appointed on probation as assistant treasurer effective July 2nd, 2022, and ending January 1st, 2023. Salary is $24 per hour.
Second.
Any discussion?
I'd just like to say that Amanda was appointed in April as my secretary. She came to us with the senior account clerk skills, and she will be a great new assistant treasurer as we have promoted our assistant treasurer to treasurer due to retirement.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the 2021-2022 school calendar be amended to change June 15th and June 16th to half days of school for grade 6 students.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the overnight cheer camp trip to Lake Bryn Mawr in Honesdale, Pennsylvania, August 26th, 2022 through August 29th, 2022 be approved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the 2022 summer substitute rates are fitness center employees, $13.20 per hour. Monitors, laborers, cleaners, teacher aides, bus attendants, $14.70 per hour. Bus drivers, technology staff, and registered nurses, $18.70 per hour. Uncertified substitute teachers, $19 per hour. Certified substitute teachers, $19.50 per hour. Retired Eden teacher substitutes, $20.83 per hour. All certified teachers hired for the teacher of record for the summer programs will receive $35.73 per hour. Exceptions to the rates above. All CSEA 10-month staff employed during the summer for the same position as their 10-month position will receive their 2022-2023 rate per the union contract. All CSEA 10-month staff who have previously worked in the summer position will receive salary based on the union contract level, advancing steps only if they were paid on step in the past. Bus cleaners will be paid on the CSEA cleaner level, step 1.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the 2022-2023 Code of Conduct be approved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
That upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the 2022-2023 District Safety Plan be approved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried.
Business report.
Just a few quick things. The district bonded the capital project on June 9th. Due to our strong fiscal position, we were rated as an AA3 by Moody's Rating Service. 5 companies bid on our bond sale, and our interest rate for the bonds was locked in at 3.42%. We have started to receive information regarding our 22-23 grants. Our 611 special education grant increased $6,494, and our 619 special education grant increased $476 from last year.
Superintendent's report.
Thank you. So this is the last Board of Education meeting for this school year, and the school year runs July 1 through June 30th. So I am going to consider this my end of the year wrap up. It really has been an incredible year. The board may recall that I celebrated each turn of the calendar as we marked another successful 30 or so days of the school year. And the way the year started, I did not expect that we would make it to June without some major disruptions or changes. Of course, we did have many changes in procedures and protocols, but they were for the good. Our students are ending this school year in fine fashion, in both good spirits and in good health, and I'm thankful for that. The past several weeks have been filled with celebrations, pre-kindergarten and kindergarten graduation, moving up days for 2nd, 5th, and 8th graders, field days, and fun runs across the district. We've had the senior award celebration and the athletic banquet, of course, and of course, tomorrow evening we'll gather to confer diplomas on our graduating seniors. And it's really been a wonderful month of June, filled with celebrations and auditoriums filled with family and friends. I do think it's important to share a debt of gratitude with the Eden School community for their support throughout the past 2 years. The trust and belief that's been evident throughout my time here during truly difficult times has been evident and certainly appreciated. Within our district, this board's been active and supportive throughout the planning process for return to school as well as the return to normal plans. Thank you for your stewardship this year. I'd be remiss if I did not mention the great teamwork between the support staff, the teachers, and the administrators. There are many moving parts to a school district. When they are working together as ours were, it really is magnificent. And of course, this collaboration results in the best possible outcomes for our students. Finally, Mr. Silver, thank you for your years of service to the district and for the support I have felt from you from my very first day in the district. I am sure you will continue to find ways to be of service to both the school and the community at large. Many thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Student report.
I just want to say, looking back on this past year, we were very thankful to have a lot of school events and activities again as we made that switch back to normalcy. And looking forward, we just have Regents exams wrapping up tomorrow, and we look forward to next year. Thank you.
Thanks, Trey.
Thank you. And now the board report roundtable.
I just wanted to say it has really been a great school year. As Jeff said, we're thankful for all the positive changes that the district has been able to implement, and, seeing all the celebrations happen in person. I personally was here at the 5th grade moving up day, and it was so wonderful just to see all the kids together, no masks. It felt pretty normal again. So just a big thank you to everyone in the school district for all your hard work. And I second Jeff's thank you to Alan for all of his hard work and dedication to the board. And have a great summer.
Anybody else? I just want to give a quick update. You probably hear some tools and some demolition going on in the district right now. For those that haven't been over to the high school, the library over there has been tore down to the studs and to the rafters. So you're going to see a bunch of work being done this summer, but it's not going to be as much done as we first expected, let's say 6-8 months ago. The supply chain has been a strain on this capital project, and it will continue to be a strain throughout the next 2-3 years as we move through this process. We have another meeting, I think, on Friday to discuss what phase 2 is going to start to look like and bidding for that, hopefully sometime in October. But just kind of give you a scope of what was supposed to happen into this building this summer. We were supposed to put 360 new windows in. That's not happening. The windows have been delayed just to the general economy. So we're going to continue to work through the capital project. It is going to be a challenge, for those building administrations. I hate to say it, you're going to have your head on a swivel the next few years because it's going to be an ever-changing capital project. I don't think this one's going to be as smooth as the one we finished up a few years ago. So, but moving ahead, discussions are being made and decisions are being made as we move ahead with this project. So just be cognizant of what you see being worked on, and if you heard some other stuff that might have been being done, it's not because we don't want to do it. It's where we're at in regards to the economy right now. And to echo Jeff's sentiment, Alan, thank you for your 3 years of service. It's been fun having you on board and bringing a new view to the school board as you've been here. It's really been open all our minds in regards to your angle on things. So thank you for your 3 years of service. That's all I got. Anybody else?
Do you have any idea when the windows will be ready?
I think a sample unit's going in the next 2-3 weeks. Like there's 2 models that are coming out. Those are being installed, but we're looking the question is how these new windows go in and how much they, can we get anything done during second shift and stuff like that will depend on how easy these old windows come out and whether the casing work needs to be done. My gut feeling is it's next summer.
Next summer, yeah.
And I'm just being realistic here. So, when you start digging into these casings, who knows what we're tear into. So.
No, I know that they're in horrible shape, right?
Yeah. So that's all I got.
Okay, anybody else? All right, thank you. The reorganization and next regular Board of Education meeting is Wednesday, July 6th, 2022 at 7 p.m. in the Eden Elementary School auditorium. And now that upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the Board of Education enter executive session to discuss negotiations and the employment history of a particular person.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. Thanks for coming, everybody.